So listen, here's the situation, okay? You may notice. So this is the artist formerly known as Arch Warhammer, okay? But you'll notice something's changed. The Warhammer's gone from his name. Do you know why? Games Workshop apparently sent him a cease and desist letter telling him to stop using the Warhammer part of his name. So he's had to change his name to Arch. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. I love it. It's just incredible, isn't it? The racist has been cancelled in the marketplace of ideas. He is no longer allowed to use the term Warhammer in his name. I guess that like maybe they were kind of maybe they didn't know he existed and they've only found out because he's a complete monster. But maybe they did know about it and they just weren't too concerned because he was quite small. I don't know. Yeah, the SJW Marxist mob at Games Workshop have come down hard on Arch Warhammer here. Okay. So listen. We're going to watch this video. I don't think we might watch that another time. We're only going to watch one video, I think. But basically, a little while ago, Warhammer released this statement about Black Lives Matter and basically made the point of like, we're an inclusive organisation, we don't believe in discrimination. If you are like a racist, stop being part of our community and you won't be missed. Okay? And basically, he lost his mind about that, went on an unhinged rant with his little Sargon of Akkad style smuckles and his absolutely ridiculous faux British accent. Okay, but yeah, they've now dropped the hammer, excuse the pun, and they've made him stop using the name. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch this video. Time for action. Games Workshop email campaign. I'm guessing that this came after. I'm guessing this came after the when he got told to drop the name. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch the video and see what he's saying. Okay. Listen, I must warn you. His voice is so ridiculous, it will immediately trigger a great sense of cringe within you. So strap in and prepare yourself. You have been warned. Is this because of the ad blocker? I keep saying this. What's up with the bass line? I think it's my fan. Sorry if there's a noise.
Greetings and salutations, friends. We all knew this day was coming. It's sadly somewhat inevitable these days, is it not? Unfortunately, the infiltration, the subversion, and the politicization of...
Listen. The last time that I covered this person, I uploaded this video to YouTube, and I got a bunch of people in my replies saying to me, "Oh, you shouldn't make fun of his accent." Okay, that's not on. He's got an accent that is actually common in certain parts of Scandinavia. Okay, and the thing is, it was quite a well viewed video, and I think it's because Arch Warhammer's fans found it and were watching it. So it came across to me like it was people just sort of like concern trolling me. Do you know what I mean? Because to me, I listened to this again, and I'm just like, this is a fake accent. This isn't a real thing. Like, I tell you what they should do. Listen, next time, if I get any replies to this video, oh, it's a fake. In fact, listen, if you're watching this video and you're going to comment about me making fun of the accent, okay? First of all, suck it up, okay? Suck it up. Take your diaper off, put a new one on. Let's start again. If you want to complain about me making fun of this, this person's voice, what I want you to do is put a link in chat to someone with the same accent that's from Scandinavia, okay? That's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and do that, because unless you do that, I'm not going to take you seriously, all right? Anyway, let's continue.
hobbies has been a pretty damn common occurrence over the last few years. I've predicted it, many of you have as well, and again, it was hardly a difficult prediction.
Come on,
we've seen it happen
listen
in
to it.
video games, we've seen it happen in movies, we've seen it happen to Marvel, we've seen it happen to Star Wars, and now it is...
Hey, thanks a lot for the sub. Listen. Oh, I didn't put a message with it. That's cool. I thought you might have put a message with it. I got confused. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think that like there's absolutely a chance here that like there is some truth that maybe there's some sort of British type kind of sound to an accent, but to have it this much, it just seems like a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Is happening to Warhammer, but I think we have one last chance to send a bit of a warning shot across Games Workshop's bow to simply say, stay out of it. Don't get involved.
This dude is just... I can hear the sound of his axe grinding in the background almost. That could be the fan on my laptop though. But yeah, this dude is clearly absolutely moulding about what's happened with Games Workshop. Okay? So now he's going on this like campaign against them, right? But obviously, he's probably not going to mention that, I don't imagine. He's just going to make out like he's doing it for like the right reasons in his head or whatever, you know? Yeah, the accent just does sound forced.
Stay neutral, simply keep producing the universe and the miniatures that we all love, and we will all be happier for it. You don't have to get involved. We do not expect you as a company to have a moral position on today's political issues. Keep politics where it belongs in the real world, and let us have our escapism. Let us have our Warhammer. And so I suggest...
Don't forget as well, don't forget, this dude is an actual unironic fascist who has got a laundry list of receipts of him engaging in actual racist, fascist stuff, okay? So this is the real deal. It's not one of those situations where it's like, oh yeah, it's like a right-wing YouTuber, so he might be a fascist. He is unironically a fascist, okay? So yeah, just bear that in mind when we look at this.
Email campaign to Games Workshop, because believe you me, 5 emails all about the same subject matter, that will raise attention. 10 emails, now the alarm bell starts ringing. 100, 1,000, they will notice, believe you me. So down in the description below, I have posted a recommendation for an email template that you can send to them along with their email
it's an
address.
Email campaign.
Of course, if you wish, you can write something entirely up to yourself. You can change the text if you wish as well. Do bear in mind, however...
Listen. What's the bets? That this is the kind of person, like in the last video, what are the bets on this? That this is the kind of person that will complain about SJW mobs trying to change things. What's the bet that this is the kind of person that will talk about that? I probably could find an example. Yet here they are advocating for their viewers to engage in a racist mob, okay? In an anti-SJW mob, I should say, to send emails to a company to get them to change something. Incredible. I love it.
That the people who will be receiving this first and foremost are simply just the customer support staff, normal men and women who are in no way involved in the decision-making process. These people have done nothing wrong, nor are they in any position to do anything wrong, honestly. So be nice, be polite, and treat them like human beings. The people further up the ladder, trust me, they will get the message regardless. So, before I really start talking about what I'm hoping this will achieve, why I'm thinking this is a good idea, etc.,
Come on.
Let's first and foremost just read through the suggested text, yeah?
Yes,
Warhammer is for everyone. This sentiment was never in doubt in the Warhammer community. Warhammer Fantasy and 40k have been played in stores and hobby rooms all across the globe by people of all races, religions, and genders. We were all brought together by our common love for these deep, dark, and complex worlds. It superseded our differences and united us with common love for the game and the universe in all its grim glory.
I love this. Listen, I love this because... Listen, the new name of... He's just called himself Arch. Oh, hang on, wait, have I still got the wrong stream title on? Oh, why didn't no one tell me? Oh, no, I need to change the stream title. Damn it. I'll just do a quick one. Oh, did you? Sorry, chat's pretty busy tonight, so I missed it. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know what the Redskins' new name is now. Okay, he sounds like he's trying to do Total Biscuit's accent. Okay. So, listen, I love the fact... No way, Streams Cachelet. I love the fact that, he is made this email about how it's for everyone, with all the differences. Like, I'm not going to show it on stream again, because it'll affect me uploading it to YouTube, and I want it to be a seamless experience for YouTube viewers. But he definitely is like a racist and a fascist, and the fact that like he's now doing it is like, oh, we're brought together. It's so hypocritical. It's like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
But then, on June the 5th, the Warhammer community team stated that we were wrong. For the first time ever, Warhammer was not for everyone. For the first time ever, Warhammer chose to close its doors to some. For the first time ever, Warhammer chose to say, if you feel the same way, we are glad to have you. And if you don't, you will not be missed. For the first time ever, fans of Warhammer were attacked for their opinions.
The thing is, right, Games Workshop can't stop racists from playing Warhammer, right? It was literally just like something they sent out as like a vague sentiment in support of Black Lives Matter. Like, you can still do all the nerd stuff, right? You can still paint the little models and put the thing and be like, oh yeah, roll the dice, move that one forward to shoot the, the Chaos Marine or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't play it, But no one's stopping like racist. It's not like the Games Workshop police are going to come to your house because you posted a racist meme on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? And take all your Games Workshop stuff away. All they can do is threat officially sanctioned tournaments. Yeah, sure, but you can still play the game, right? Like, no one's entitled to go to a tournament. But yeah, it is a really dishonest tactic that he's employing here, obviously. But hey, listen. Racists are liars, fascists are liars. Like, it's just the way it is,
Spell was broken, and the community immediately descended into vitriol and witch hunts. A little over a month after the statement, the community has never been more fractured. It has never been more divided, and everyone is wondering who is up next on the chopping block. It is time for Games Workshop to step up.
I'm sure you posted a racist meme. Valve are logging into your Steam account, deleting your account as we speak. Yeah, exactly. Listen. This is pure molding, okay?
And say Warhammer is for everyone. No if you agree, no you will not be missed, no ifs, no buts. Warhammer is for everyone, including people like me. And there you have it, my suggested drama.
Listen, imagine the kind of person you would need. Imagine the kind of sad, pathetic individual you would have to be to look at that email and go, yeah, Archer's nailed it. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to copy that bad boy, and I'm going to send it to Games Workshop. That is a level of colossal patheticness that I can't even contend with in my head, okay? I can't. It's just absurd, the idea that someone would look at that and be like, yeah, done. Yeah, that's it, sorted. This will fix our problems. What are they expecting Games Workshop to do about this? I don't understand. Yeah, this guy's he's definitely advocated for like fascism in like discords before. But is he a Nazi? I don't know. Listen, I don't know what his position on Jewish people are, so I can't answer for sure. But yeah.
Draft for an email you can send to Games Workshop. Again, of course, you can change the wording if you want. You can even write your own email straight up. But I figured this would be a nice, fairly neutral, fairly soft-worded letter to send them. And I designed it specifically for that purpose as well. I want this to be something that anyone can look at and go, you know what? this is fine. Warhammer is for everyone. And if you know anyone who's not involved in the political discussion at all, in fact, I encourage you to share this around. Spread it around to people, regardless of their leaning, of their politics.
Oh my god. Imagine going to your local Games Workshop and being like, hey, this racist wrote this great email about how we should we should be able to say the N-word when we're playing the game. Why the goatee? I don't know. It's an interesting choice. It makes him look like this. He actually looks like a character from the Elder Scrolls games, from the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Isn't this dude the fella that gives you your first mission? Joffrey, or is it Joffrey, or am I thinking of something else? We have to go to Kvatch. I think this dude is the fella that gives you the Kvatch mission, isn't it? I don't know.
Or if they're not interested at all, and simply just ask them, would you like for Warhammer to remain Warhammer? Would you prefer it if they simply just stayed out of modern day politics entirely and simply just continued to create the models and the storylines that we all love? Because if
it gives you the necklace, you got it. Yeah, I'm sure it's the same. I'm sure it's the same one again.
Then now is the time to say so. This is the moment where we can have the most effect. Right now is when we can really be heard. Because
what is he hoping to achieve? I doubt the Games Workshop are going to rescind their I doubt the Games Workshop are going to rescind this. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to happen. No, it's not. It doesn't look quite the same. No. I was thinking of someone else, I guess. But yeah, he definitely's got that look, right? So the same tone as well, everything. Yeah, he's an. I tell you what, this dude has got about as much personality as an NPC in Elder Scrolls as well, right? Same shape, yeah. Okay, come on, look, we've got to. Would be a damn shame if members of this chat decided to email Warhammer thanking them for getting rid of the white nationalist. Yeah, exactly.
Workshop has been doing a lot of really stupid shit, and you could word this a lot more harshly. Bearing in mind, again, the people who will originally receive this are simply just support staff, you know? Many of them might even be temporary workers, and they don't deserve being yelled at for the bad decisions of their overlords. But we can bring up quite a few things. The original Warhammer...
Hearken, traveller. I have been unjustly persecuted by the authorities and I require your assistance.
Oh my god, it's perfect. It's spot on. That worked perfectly. That was great. That was good. Thanks so much for the bit, Twindle. I really appreciate it.
That for the bad decisions of their overlords. But we can bring up quite a few things. The original Warhammer community team post, for example, it was very clearly political. It hid behind a statement that we can all agree with. Warhammer is for everyone. Then it starts laying out political points, finishing with, if you don't agree, well, bye-bye. That is a very divisive message, and it was obvious.
It is literally. Listen, there's no way that anyone other than a racist would be upset by that message, right? Like, it's impossible. I think I saw the world full of fashion and pain and thought, I wish that were real. Yeah.
Is from Twitter's reaction that was what it was. Immediately after this message came out, the attacks began. The witch hunts began. People started shouting and yelling at one another like practically never before. If you want any further evidence, if any was needed, that this message was very clearly political in its nature, and probably intended to be so, you can simply just look at the community's reaction. If they had simply left it at, Warhammer is for everyone, we do not wish to discriminate against everyone, and we hope you will all continue to enjoy our products, I don't think any of this would have happened. I genuinely do not believe that any of this reaction...
Yeah. Can we just to reassert as well, the message that Games Workshop issued at the time was so milquetoast. It was a vague gesturing towards Black Lives Matter. It was similar... Oh, hey,
the thing is, I'm extremely glad they made this statement because they literally invoke some fascist iconography to establish their setting. Therefore we need the line in the sand of, distinction between reality and fiction because apparently some can't tell the difference. Yours truly, a Salamanders player.
Thanks very much for the bits, Kingfisher. Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I've heard this before. The idea that like there is like fascism within the story and stuff, so people get confused, right? They don't understand like the fact from the fiction. So yeah. Yeah, it was like every other single Black Lives Matter message at the time. It was probably a tiny bit more pointed. It was probably like a tiny bit more pointed in terms of like saying like the "you will not be missed" type thing, you know? What's that meme where like the character is shooting over the person's head and the person's looking going, that looks really cool, but they're missing all the political messages? I don't know. Maybe there's something in that. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue.
Would have occurred, but they chose to word it in a very specific way. And of course, they are also quite hypocritical, are they not? Because thereafter, another individual, a left-leaning individual who was working for Black Library, also got booted, in a move that by many, and partially myself as well, has been interpreted as a bit of a move by Games Workshop and, you know, overarching, owning Black Library and so on, to rein it in a little bit. Oh, you're calling people fascists and racists on the internet? That's not a very good look for our company, so we're going to sever ties with you. And in a way, you reap what you sow.
What's
I can't
about?
really
I
deny that, but I also don't want people to be cancelled for what they say on the internet. And we have an opportunity right now to say, don't do that.
Have you heard of the High Elves? I personally keep a close eye on the Dark Elves. Nordic culture is to be protected with high regard.
Oh my god, I love that meme. That's such a good meme. I love it. What was he saying?
And we have an opportunity right now to say, don't do that. Don't do that. It's bad for everyone.
Crash guard. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. I'm a bit
involved. And we also got to remember, at the end of the day, it is empty platitudes. Do we really want to be preached at by a company who doesn't actually...
Oh, yeah, I know what I was going to say. Listen. You're not getting cancelled because Games Workshop say they don't like your racism, okay? You're not cancelled because Games Workshop are like, yeah, please don't be racist if you want to play our game. Like, what is this? What is this nonsense? This dude doesn't even know. This is the thing. Cancel culture. It's used to refer to so many different things. It's apparently now being used to refer to a company releasing a milquetoast statement about Black Lives Matter that was slightly more pointed than the other ones. Useless term. Forget it. It's gone. Okay.
Care. Games Workshop doesn't give a shit about politics. They don't care. They are, in many ways, a pretty damn terrible company, as the release of the latest Indomitors box probably did show. Reports are starting to come out now, as of yet unconfirmed, that apparently many independent game stores and so on had ordered Indomitors box sets, and then those were cancelled, and they would inform them that they would only get a very limited number of boxes, and Games Workshop then went on to sell the boxes themselves for a much greater profit. Not to mention the fact that this was a super hyped up thing. This was a big deal. Games Workshop knew it would be a big deal, and yet all of the boxes sold out in 7 to 10 minutes.
What's all this about boxes? Does anyone know what he's talking? I don't know what he's talking about. Okay.
A lot of them being sold to scalpers, who then uploaded the box sets en masse to Amazon, eBay, and so on, and sold them right then, right there, for 2 times, 3 times the price.
Stuff?
The most expensive I saw was $600.
Listen, cut the nerd shit, my dude. Get back to the racism, okay? I know what I'm dealing with the racism. The nerd stuff, I'm a bit lost, to be honest. When you're engaging in the racist fascism shit, I'm all for it, okay? Let's please get back to that soon.
I even saw one mention of one person who had secured 100 box sets, which he was selling for twice the price.
What?
And make no mistake whatsoever, scalping like this That is a service issue. That is a supply issue. It's not a technical issue.
Okay.
Games Workshop can do a lot of stuff to try and prevent that, but all of it can eventually be circumvented. The only ones who can really try to prevent something like this is Games Workshop by going like, okay, we expect to sell 20,000 sets. We're going to print 40,000.
Oh, so it was an issue that got resolved, okay, and he's whining about it because an issue existed at one point in time. I think I understand, okay.
Because we are going to make absolutely sure. And if even that fails, they should simply just go out and say, calm down, calm down. If you have ordered it, we will print it. Problem solved. But Games Workshop doesn't want to do that.
Okay.
Why? Hell if I know. But this is not a company we want to be our moral arbiter. This is not a company we want to have preaching at us. I would maintain that we wouldn't want any companies to do that, and the only way they will understand is to tell them. Companies are very weak to public pressure, and indeed, the far left has been using this for years.
Wrong. It's not... Wrong again. Wrong again. All these people get it wrong. Public pressure is normally a very small part of it. It tends to be where, like for example, as we saw with the Washington thing, it's when other companies put pressure on that company. That's when it starts to crack, okay?
Targeting advertisers and boycotting people trying to get them deplatformed because companies are cowardly. If you give them a boop on the snoot, they will back down. 9 times out of 10 they will go.
No, they won't. It's only if their bottom line's threatened. What's this boop on the snoot? What does that even mean? Oh my god. This dude's throwing nerd stuff at me I can't even comprehend, okay?
Oh, shit, right, okay. This doesn't seem to be working out for us. Let's back off. Let's reevaluate this. Maybe we should consider not doing this. And the companies are already thinking that. They are doing these things because they believe them to be popular.
Hey,
no more perfect example exists than the Bethesda logo. The Bethesda logo in the West sporting a rainbow-colored flag,
yeah,
and the Bethesda logo in the Middle East.
Oh my god.
Yes. I don't...
He's so smug. He's so smug. Listen, yeah. Listen. I agree. Yeah, he talked about this in the other video, didn't he? He's bringing this up again. Yeah, I agree. It's bad. Right? He's already done this. Yeah, he's already talked about this. But yeah, I agree with you, Arch. Okay? Rainbow capitalism, bad. But I think rainbow capitalism is bad because it's like a critique of capitalism for me. You think rainbow capitalism is bad because you hate gay people. You hate LGBT people.
I can search the web for that.
What the hell? What the... Why's my phone was going to search the web for something. What the hell was that? I need to turn that off. It really annoys me when that happens, to be honest with you. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So listen, that's the difference. Yeah, probably. So that's the difference. I don't like rainbow capitalism because capitalism bad. You don't like rainbow capitalism because LGBT people are bad in your mind. That's it. Simple.
I don't need to explain the point to you, do I? It's blindingly obvious. So please do, again, I do believe this has effect. You might ask, like, oh, do you think an email campaign will do anything? They'll just ignore it. I don't think they will. And even if they do, they will hear about it. Again, 5 emails all about the same subject, that will make its way up the ladder. 10 emails, 100 emails, 1,000 emails. It really is all up to you guys now. Spread the message far and wide. Encourage anyone and everyone you know who likes Warhammer to do this. Send it to other Warhammer...
No, Ruffle Bricks. These people don't care about homophobia in the Middle East at all. They just use it when it's convenient. You know, they'll use it when it's convenient. You know, pretty sickening. Pretty sickening, really.
I'm a YouTuber. Send it to people who are into covering this kind of stuff. Spread it around all you can. This is our best chance to stop this right now, before it goes any further. If we do a good job now, the problem will be solved. We won't have to worry about this.
But what I don't listen. I honestly don't understand what he's expected to happen. Like, they're gonna rescind this thing. Like, I don't know. I'll look at that after the thing. Okay.
We will
There's a
not
feeling
have to
feeling
fight a war for the soul of our hobby like so many other hobbies have. We will be able to avoid that. For how long? Who knows?
Yeah, Douglas.
But it's worth a shot. At least that is my opinion on it. If you agree, again, please, I implore you, share it around. Get people to notice this. Send it to Facebook groups. Have it on Twitter. Use YouTube people. Use YouTube itself. Make videos on it yourself if you have any presence. Hell, even if you're just a tiny channel, make a video. Maybe I'll even do some kind of a thing with it where I'll point to a lot of those. In fact, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe a roundup eventually would be a good idea in like a week's time or so. Because this really is our opportunity. And also, if they do not respond in, say, 10 days, send the email again. If they want to simply just shred it, right, keep sending it. Keep sending it until you actually get a response, bearing in mind also that right now, Games Workshop is dealing with the fallout of the massive Indomitus fuck-up as well.
What's the Indomitus thing? Oh my god, I can't deal with this. It's too much nerdery.
If there is any time to give them a deluge of emails, it is now. It absolutely is right now.
Okay, I get the point. Send the email, sure.
There you have it. Let's hope we can do some good. Let's hope we can have some real effect here. If this
what effect is he looking for? I don't understand.
Force Games Workshop to even make a statement, no matter how mealy-mouthed or neutral, anything we can get out of them right now will be evidence that they have heard us and that they will probably comply. So, get to it. Send it around. Spread it as much as you can. And let's save our hobby now rather than later.
So dramatic.
Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you for your time, your effort, and your involvement. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Okay, thanks for that. Oh my god. Save our hobby. Like, how though? Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Okay, listen. We'll end... Okay, we're either going to end the video there. Absolutely ridiculous. Waste of time for everyone involved. Absolute cringe that anyone would consider sending that ridiculous email. It's not going to change anything. We're going to end on this. We'll either end it here for the YouTube clip, or if this meme is good, we'll end it on that. Okay, that's it. That's good. We've done it, people. That's a good meme. That is the end of the video, okay? Oh, I love it. Bubble Boy with some good memes.